Hello and welcome. I'm Knight's Angel, and this is just a Folf on the road. Thank you for joining me. It's been a long week for me. Yeah, I know it's only Tuesday, but still. About a week since the last video, so. Anyway, actually, I do have a topic. Not so much a topic. Story. Yeah. I have a story for you guys. The story is my first time fursuiting at a convention. Yeah, I don't have any fursuiting videos or anything like that, but I have done fursuiting. Now this is about what was it? About 4 years ago? No, 3 years ago, when I made my first suit. That thing was a glorious mess. And yeah, I will actually be doing a proper video on that at some point. So look forward to that. It's not going to be anything spectacular, but expect my quality. But anyway, what I mean by a glorious mess, I mean it was just a glorious mess. The ears didn't go the direction I want. The head was too big. I couldn't see. I would overheat. And for me, overheating is a completely different catastrophe. Because I have a weird metabolism. It's kind of this weird, almost reptilian-like thing, where if I'm inactive, my body temperature actually drops to about, no, I'm not saying like my full body temperature, but how much heat my body gives off drops down to about room temperature. Pretty much, if I'm inactive and I touch somebody, my hands will actually feel cold. That kind of thing. But anyway, I'm diverging off of my thing here, but let me finish this real quick. But when I become active, even if it's just this walk, not putting a lot of effort into it, not power walking, not running, not jogging, none of that. Just walking. My body temperature will skyrocket. I mean, during the winter, even though I had the leather jacket on, I most of the time I had it open. I was just using the weight of it to keep warm and to cut down the effects of the wind. I mean, exactly. But anyway, I'd overheat. Okay. And it was a full suit. First time making one, I had no clue what I was doing. I actually designed it so that it was actually a combo suit. The first design for a combo suit, where instead of having the zipper like on the back or on the front, I had it in around my waist. So I could take it off. So if I dressed appropriately, I could actually just wear half of the suit. Okay. Nothing big, nothing special. but perpetually it was a mess. My tail was awkward. I didn't have anything fitted right. Pretty much I'm listing off all the bad parts of it. But that aside, I had a blast. People would just randomly walk up and give me a hug, and it was just like, yay. Oh, I even had somebody walk up to me and was like, you made that? Yeah. I'd pay you $2,000 to make me one. It didn't cost me that much to make, and I'm still new at this. This is my first one. A lot of people were actually surprised that was my first suit. The first suit I've ever made. Now, I can't show you the whole suit because I dismantled it to try to work on the other to work on the partial. If you watch my building series. Which, yes, that suit is kind of a mess. Well, I really can't do anything with the gloves. I don't have enough material to fix it. To even attempt to redo the gloves. Not at this point. All I really have left are scraps. I mean, if there was some way I could actually make a fresh sheet out of it, I probably could, but I can't. That kind of a mess. But anyway, there were some good things about it. There were some amazing things about that suit. Like, I actually did manage to make a working jaw, and it would work periodically. It wasn't like really efficient. It just kind of like every so often. But the way and I had made it this really long tongue for it. And I had set it up so that I can actually have the tongue out dangling or in the mouth. But the way it would end up sitting, if I didn't have it all the way back, like just so that it was just behind the lips, the way it would sit, I'd actually have a bit of the material sitting up like this. And there was just enough of a gap that I could go, and it would shoot out the tongue. The tongue would just go, whoop! And that's just like one of those things. That was just like one of the funniest things about it. Now, mind you, I've made 2 heads since then, and 1 additional full suit and a partial. The second head, I'm not proud of. That thing is just a mess. But at the same point in time, that's my own damn fault. I didn't pace myself while putting it together. I wasn't thinking about what I was doing. I was just doing. And doing so while sleep deprived and in the process and going into the process of a move and a couple of other things that were going on. it didn't work at all. It even broke at the second convention. The second convention I was fursuiting. So I only did that for like one day. Yeah, I wandered around with the tail, but with a new tail, and the tail came out great. I still need more practice with it, but So, if I can manage to save up the money and do it, and find the materials I need, I am going to be I'm going to keep practicing. I just need to get my resources. But higher quality foam, better equipment to work with, a couple of other things, I'll make it work. I'm going to be working on a ref sheet, design plans, all of that. I'm going to be working on that until I get the material. Anyway, by the end of that convention, I understood what I did wrong with that suit. And the second suit, aside from the head, I corrected a lot of that. I corrected a lot of it. I didn't get all of it. Like, I didn't take into consideration the design for the top half and the bottom half did not line up properly. So the sides kind of bulge out in a weird way. So it's not very sleek on the sides, and I really don't have the patience right now to fix that. But anyway, I'm probably taking up more time than I need to, so. If you thought this was interesting, yeah, I know. The story itself was boring. I just went into a lot of needless detail. But if you thought it was kind of cool, let me know. Go ahead and you know the drill. Push the buttons. Thoughts, questions, concerns, ideas, comments, insults, what have you. Comment section. If you got any ideas for topics for me to ramble about, or hell, even get me to actually rant about, even though that's not really what I do. I can do it, but I don't really do it. But it's not really my thing. Let me know. But until next time, I'm Night's Angel. This has been Just a Folf on the Road. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a better day. Peace.